Hey you guys, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Brown Sugar Talk. It's a Brown Sugar Talk. All day. All day. I think I'm gonna do Instagram. So today's show is about self-care for loneliness. Because some people always think that when you are lonely, think you're lonely now. Wait until tonight, girl. There we go. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Brown Sugar Talk. Today is about self-care for loneliness. Self-care for loneliness. So I did one show. I did my Black Unicorn show, and it did not stay on my. It did not stay. My phone went dead. So, whatever. Just check it out. So, self-care for loneliness. I think today I'm just like pooped. It's like I'm so tired. Silence your inner critic. So, if you're feeling lonely now, if you think you're lonely now, yeah. Wait until tonight, girl. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't start the YouTube. So that's what it is. If you feel lonely, you gotta stop your inner critic. Because some people make you feel guilty for they'll be like, why do people go out and eat by themselves and all this stuff? Or just because you do a lot of stuff by yourself doesn't mean that it's something that's bad. I know a lot of people used to make me feel that way too. You don't have any friends and you won't have any friends, and what else did they say? It was just like all this stuff. Like when all this stuff first started, they just call me and just say all this stupid stuff. And it's like, but really, was I missing anything? You know what I'm saying? Like most of my life, my real friends have been my real friends, but then the people that are around me that have been jealous, and it's like I didn't know they were jealous, and that was like really hurtful because I just never knew they were jealous or hateful or whatever. And I'm a weirdo too, so it's just like it was just a lot of stuff that I was going through, and so that was the most hateful part. Is just like people that I never had an issue with, they just always had an issue with me. So it's just like, well, is that something that I really want? You know what I'm saying? So, don't, I could have been like so hurt by that. Like, I don't have any friends. It's like, well, I was just with a group of people. I was just with the people that cared about me yesterday. So it's like, you don't really have to, be messed up about stuff like that or like have anxiety about it, because mainly those people leave your life. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm starting on YouTube. So hey guys, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Brown Sugar Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and Spreaker, wherever podcasts are. And I'm just like talking about self-care for loneliness. So the first thing I was actually explaining is like how you got to silence your inner critic, because some people make you feel bad because you're by yourself, and it's like, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing unless you still have cream in your hair from when you styled it. But yeah, it's like if you take it upon yourself to be like just always upset about it, yeah, like it's like, why are you putting yourself down for just like spending time with yourself? Some people, well, you were by yourself, and it's like because they don't know how to be by themselves. And that's the sad story. The person that's like actually coming to you and being upset with you for doing something by yourself. that's the person that you need to really question, because it's like, well, do you know how to spend time by yourself? I would just find it glorious, y'all. I would actually lie for my vacations. I'd be like, no, I'm in Illinois, and I tell Illinois people I'm somewhere else. I know I gotta do this for Texas, and I would be in my apartment for like 2 months. Sometimes not 2 months. I'm gonna say 2 weeks. Just the apartment is clean. All I gotta do is really go in the refrigerator and cook some food. I don't watch TV, so there's like not a TV playing. I'm just in there like creating arts and crafts, creating like boards for my IKEA, because I'm gonna redecorate my apartment, keeping everything cool. Everything is wiped off and put together. Everything smells good. It's just like my clothes are washed. All the counters are sanitized and everything. I'm talking about, y'all, I just used to spend 2 weeks inside of a clean-ass apartment. I'm talking about in the air conditioner. I mean, I would not even go outside to get the mail. I don't get much mail anyway. So after that 2 weeks of just being in there, I just, like, go outside and then I just, do whatever I got to do. But for the most part, I have spent 2 weeks in my apartment with all the curtains closed and just walking around, taking a shower, taking care of myself. I have done that. I mean, I'm just like, I am that person. So, remember, I'm like 50-50 extrovert, 50% introvert, almost 50% introvert. So, I love it. I don't talk on the phone. I act like I couldn't pick it up. I just let the phone ring, let it go straight to voicemail. Sometimes it's like that for me. It's just not something I always want to do. I don't always want to communicate with people, because sometimes it's something about what they want from me and never what I can get from them. So that's why. Journal your thoughts. Like, write them down. I used to write them down, but you guys stole my journal and started acting like it was for Issa Rae. I've been writing the stories. So, I was journaling my thoughts, but it was in Penzu. I'll be sure I put that on her too, Penzu, because I like Penzu. Penzu. And they have a paid one, and you can also do it for free. Allow your emotions to be. If you are mad, be mad. The other day, I got so mad. Monday, when I had the anxiety attack, I got so mad. Because it's always like, I always think about the murder. Like how somebody tried to murder me for my shit. Like, y'all just actually keep telling me shit that murderers say. Like, it's just like, this bitch tried to murder me. This man tried to fucking murder me or set me up to be murdered. And you are actually coming to me and saying some shit from a motherfucker that tried to murder me. Or from a situation that I would have been murdered in. Or from a kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone and you actually standing here saying some shit from a neighbor that was trying to numb my legs so they can fuck me through a wall. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's just like, sometimes it's just like, do you realize that is for the police? Y'all see what I'm saying? Do you realize that's for the FBI? And it's like, people are like, did you go through this? Yes, bitch, it's not the American Horror Story. That's me and my son's real fucking life. Do y'all understand? It's like, what the fuck is wrong? So, allow yourself to be. So, Monday, I had to, like, scream in the streets and everything. Like, I was pissed. Like, it's like, and then this motherfucker sending me messages about a meeting on Wednesday and shit. It's like, leave me the fuck alone. Give me time for grace and peace. You see what I'm saying? Give me peace. Because you don't know what the fuck going on. You trying to murder me, too? Anyway, so next, get to know yourself. And that's why you spend the time alone, because you get to know yourself. Like, you get to know what you like, what you don't like what the fuck you've been doing all your life. Do you want to know how to bake bread? Do you want to know how to do watercolor or whatever? Do you have a song inside of you? Do you know how to make a beat, bitch? So it's like, all this stuff matters. It really does. So get to know yourself. Stop isolating yourself. So that's the problem. So this one says, can I call? Yes, you can. When a person is telling you, don't call me at this time and don't do this at this time and don't do that, they are trying to tell you that you are really not a part of their life. But when the person you call them and they pick up and they're like, hey, what you doing? You're like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can call me. I'm talking to you. I'll call you back, whatever. Like, be an open person. Because some people, when they put all those limitations on everything, they hiding something. And it's like, bitch, I'm not to be hidden. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in relationships where I got to hide them or they have to hide me. I remember Montanel, he just dropped me off over Daniel's house, and he was like, tell him I'm your Uber driver. No, I'm not telling him that. You see what I'm saying? Because they heard the stuff from when I was an Uber driver. So he was like, tell them I'm your Uber driver. I said, no, I'm not telling him that. I'm telling him that you my friend that dropped me off. What the fuck I'm telling him that for? Like, why would I be hiding that you? Like, we not fucking. Like, you see what I'm saying? You my friend dropping me off. Like, when the fuck did I have to stop and tell somebody that you my Uber driver? Like, I don't live a life like that. So it's hard for me sometimes to understand how I got mixed up in a situation with fucking criminals. You see what I'm saying? I'm just not this type of person. I don't have to have secrets and all that bullshit y'all got. Ask for what you need. If that's it, then go ahead and ask for it. Ask for what you need. Ask for it so that you don't feel like you left out. You know, like I always tell the story, like, I remember it was like me and Blake and me and him got into an argument because I felt like he should have told me something. He should have said this to me. And after I thought about it, I was like, oh my God, I'm creating this issue in my head. And so when I realized I was creating an issue in my head, it was just like, when Blake said it to me, he's like, no, it was just so fucking simple. Like the way that it ended was so simple. All I had to do was ask him a question and he answered it. And that was it. So all the shit I created in my head was gone. So it's like, okay, now I see. Because I was getting more upset than what I needed to be. And he wasn't upset at all. So that's it. Self-care for loneliness. It's like you have to be able to just like silence what's going on. Make sure you write those things down because maybe it'll be a story someday. Let yourself be. Let your emotions be. Get to know who you are. Make sure you reach out. And always, if you're reaching out, tell them what it is you need so that you yourself can figure out and calm down about whatever the situation could or may be. Anyway, that's it for Brown Sugar Talk today. Have better relationships. It's just like so good for you to have a good relationship. It's so good to be in good relationships. It's so good. It is so, so good. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day.